Hello folks and welcome back once again to twitch.tv/GamesWithNick, continuing our full playthrough of Trails in the Sky. Last time we got to Grand Cell and created a party to face basically everything in the arena. So it's time to just go there, I think. Yeah. Nope, I went the wrong way. But that's where the church is. Good to know. What shop is there? Ooh, coffee house. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it said that we have learned the recipe for Chef's Curry when that's what we always do, but... So, we're at sort of a crucial juncture where we suspended the Queen as prisoner of the Intelligence Division in Colonel Richard. The Duke is acting in the Queen's stead, and all we're trying to do is actually to find a way into the palace, which we would do, assuming we are able to win the arena tournament.
Good morning.
Oh, Zim, good morning. You feel ready for the next match noon?
I do, and I'd like to finish my registration if I may. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely, I can. When I first heard the news, I thought to myself, how's he going to fight all by himself? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you the ones from yesterday? Hey, how's it going? We'd like to register for the tournament as auxiliary members of Zin's team. Would you now? Then we'll need you to fill out these forms, please. Next to your signature, Olivier detailed the red rose for flavor. So you two are members of the Bracer Guild, but according to your profile, sir, Wandering Lyric Troubadour Extraordinaire, Ambassador of Peace and Hearts Most Fair. And there's a note under it. Trill the extra E and don't spare the spill? My dear, you need not bother with the postscript. Your diction sings! If you wish to know more, however, I'd be happy to teach you the proper reading. Perhaps over tea. Yeah, that's enough of that, thanks. You can just burn that application. With fire. Not literally, of course. Thank you for your help. You're very welcome. Finalize your team register for the tournament. Zin is team captain with 3 auxiliary members, Estelle, Joshua, and Olivier. Just remember, there can be no changes or substitutions.
Understood.
It's like it's all about to break loose, doesn't it? Oh yeah, do we know who our opponents are going to be? We've already determined the pairings, but to discourage wagering, we do not announce them until just before the match is to begin. You can guess your opponents just prior to the match, though, by taking note of who else is sharing your ready room. Ah, so opposing teams are kept in opposite room, I think. That's correct. Here, this is for you and your teammates. Please show that to the staff before you enter the arena. And that should just about cover everything. Best of luck to you and all. Knock 'em dead.
Your card, please. For the tournament, I see. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Right, well...
Yeah, there's no reason not to just go this way. The blue team is on the right, so this must be the waiting room.
Yeah, it has to be.
Well, why don't we just relax until it's time for the match? Do you ever do anything other than relaxing? Look at you guys all calm and collected. It's you!
We're gonna stop meeting like this. Too bad for you, huh?
Who are you guys again?
We're the Ravens! We had all of Ron pissing their collected pants in fear of us. Don't tell us you forgot.
Guys, I was kidding! I knew you guys were in Grand Cell yesterday to watch your buddies fight in the preliminaries. And you're back again today to pick a fight with us. Didn't you learn your lesson the last time? Okay, that's just creepy. Are you planning to participate in the no-holds-barred matches? Huh?
Hey, what's with the shock look? We won the prelims admitted here fair and square. I don't remember you guys showing your faces before we made it halfway through either.
Well, how do you like that? Not bad for amateurs. Must have been some special training, huh?
Ugh. What the hell?
How'd you figure for just not a bunch of punks, but you've got some real spirit to you? Nice going.
Well, it was nothing really. Don't be taken in by that.
Anyway, you beat us before. We ain't gonna miss our chance to get back at you. Anytime you're ready. I guess not today if you guys are in the blue team room with us.
Well, we're supposed to be on the other side,
But you couldn't wait to confront your opponents, could you? Well, best of luck. May the better team win. Huh?
Hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah, the mood's all off now.
Let's go get something to eat before a fight.
Well, what the hell? That's just rude. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. You really are something else. Huh?
Oh, well, don't worry about that.
I'm impressed that she's so nonchalant about her own talents. Did I miss something? Don't worry about it. Come on, let's just get in the waiting room and wait for our match to start. Almost time to start. My heart feels like it's gonna break right out of my chest. Calm down. All we have to do is wait patiently until it's our turn. They'll call for us. That doesn't calm me down at all.
Hey, James, how you feeling?
A little nervous and kind of panicky, to be honest.
You get nervous and you'll start taking short, shallow breaths, and that's bad news. Force yourself to breathe slow and deep, and you'll find yourself feeling like a whole new person.
Got it. Shallow breaths. I mean, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Wow, that actually helped, I think. Thanks, Kurt.
No problem.
Hey, Stell. Since we're in the same room, that means we won't be pitted against each other in today's matches. Too bad, huh? Yeah, it is, but it just means the fun gets to last longer for you, right? If nothing else, you sure do know how to talk trash.
Looks like you're in!
Yep, sure are. Thanks to you.
Show us what you can do, and may the best team win.
Hey, newbies! Hi, Annalise. Looks like you got into Zin's team. Not too shabby. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got.
Take a brace or so. You guys are pretty good. For your age, hey, may the best team win.
Well, these guys probably don't have anything else meaningful to say.
General Morgan here. We'll all need to give 110%, and we absolutely will. So you better believe you'll be seeing us again.
Maybe talking to the other teams will help calm some nerves. After all, we're not fighting anyone in this room today, so we can just get along just fine.
No matter how you look at it, these are some strong teams. Glad I came to Liberal. This place seems right up my alley.
In the moments just after the curtain rises, but before the diva sounds her first refrains. Quick! Hand me a glass that I may catch this feeling and drink deep its bitter malt.
Must apologize to everyone for the long wait, but we will now commence with the no-holds-barred matches.
Without further ado, let's announce the fight card for the first bout. Southside, blue team. Racer Gill, Ransel Branch, team captain is Kurt. Northside, red team. Royal Army Assault Cavalry, team captain is First Lieutenant Jet. Okay, we're up. Assault Cavalry is made out of the best man in uniform. Don't be as to beat. Good luck, guys. You just seem to have your thing to us. Let's go! We now begin the first match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams get your starting places. Ready? Beginning! KO, winner of Skirt's team. Alright, you did it!
Flipper's racers are not to be trifled with. They all demonstrated great skill.
Indeed, they may be few in number, but one of them could likely take on 1,000 foes. If you face them in a match, we'll have a rough time of it. Great match, you guys!
Yo, nice fight. It's not to be told so by Zen Team Movable.
Feels different from the prelim match, it's much harder to stay focused.
There's the lineup for the second match.
Southside Blue Team, from the Culver Republic, captained by martial arts master,
Zen.
Northside Red Team, Team Raven, captained by Dean. That's us. Look who we're facing.
Facing such louds ought to prove most interesting indeed. Alright, to the arena.
Should... Let's center Alleviate, there's no reason not to. I think it will be fine. I mean, it's not like this match is particularly difficult. Never thought we'd get a chance of revenge so soon.
Guess the god smiles on everyone at least once.
Maybe I thought our weakness before. We've been through some insane training since then. Time to let you see the results. Ah, well, you got spirit at least. I hope you're not expecting us to take it easy on you.
Is it just me, or is it still a little livelier than usual? What else called attitude manly?
Did you hear you saying that? I'm not helping you.
Alright, it's just about time.
This begins the second no-holds-barred match of the competition. Both teams get to your starting places. Ready? Begin! Oh. Actually, I'm not gonna act for a while, so I should probably just do the Arrow Storm. Why not? Alright. There we go. I should probably heal myself. And I should... Ooh. Well, he's just encouraging people. Let's not risk it. Up a hot fried chicken. Okay, this guy is starting to annoy me. Give me a second. Need to ban. Bot's trying to sell me viewers. KO! Winner is Zin's team. Damn it, lost again. He's too damn tough. Shit! Now, don't get so discouraged. To be honest, I'm impressed. You give us a good run for our Mira. I agree. You're a lot stronger than when we fought in the Varan Lighthouse. Really? I don't remember it too well. I wouldn't know, but it seems we gave it all we had. I think we can all return to waiting rooms with our heads held up high. Never thought those delinquents would ever fight that hard for anything. This goes to show that change is the only constant in life. Watch the fight closely. It wasn't bad! Not bad at all! Thank you. I like to think that their change of heart is born of a desire to follow my shining moral example. Wow, you really think so? Would you quit with your bullshit? You don't even know their situation. You don't even really know who we're talking about. Come on, when one falls in love is as quick as infinity itself. You're not normal, are you? Who's on for the third match? So that said, blue team from the Royal Army's 3rd Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Real. Okay, that's our cue. Show them it's done, people. Aye, sir. North side, red team. The Capua family, aka the Sky Bandits, captained by Don Capua. Huh? Capuas? The name rings a few bells. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unique match for you up next. Somehow notorious, always in the news. They are the Capua family, the Sky Bandits who terrorize the Bose region. Today they present themselves to you in a physical display of contrition, eager to fight in a fair and honest manner. In doing so, they hope to atone for all the problems they've caused the kingdom's citizens. They wish to make amends as foremost in their hearts as they take the field. And thanks to the sponsorship of Duke Dunan, they are here to show you that remorse. We hope you enjoyed the shocking matchup in first ever public apology in tournament history. You know, I somehow get the feeling that this new team player rule was enacted so that those criminals could participate. The Duke is certainly a generous man. This is not a laughing matter. I don't expect something crazy, but this is just... Can I have your attention, please? We now begin the 3rd match of No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams get your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. KO, winner is Don's team. They won. Well, they are pretty strong. But if worse comes to worse, and they actually win the championship, then what? Well, they actually invite pirates into the castle for a dinner party. Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that little soiree. We need to make sure it doesn't come to that. Regardless, this means that we have a tough opponent to deal with. Damn it, can't believe that those sets got the better of us. Well, don't get so depressed. You're used to fighting as a group, that's all. It's not their strength so much as our weakness. Which means we need to do some more training when we get back to our unit. Result for the 4th match. Southside, blue team. From the Border Garrison, 7th Regiment. Captained by 1st Lieutenant Byrne. Looks like you're up. This is the last fight of the day, so you better make it count. Understood. We'll give them 12 kinds of hell, army style. Let's do this, people! Yes, sir! North side, red team. From the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Hey, it's them! Lieutenant Lawrence. Wasn't he the one who... We now begin the 4th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams get your starting places. Take your positions.
Begin! Oh, poor soldiers are gonna get absolutely murdered. Like I said. Kill! Winner is Lawrence's team.
Holy, that was a massacre!
Impressive. Given that they were a man short in the prelims, I figured they'd have another join in. Guess they had an ace in the hole.
Estelle, Joshua, and I are also aces in that same hole then, since we too missed the prelims.
Perhaps that bodes well for us. The trick is to come late.
That fighting style. Huh? Joshua, what's wrong? It can't be, but... Joshua? Joshua! Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I was just kind of taken aback at how good the guide's swordsmanship is. Really?
I'm impressed. You got a good eye, Joshua!
And that concludes our first day of full contact matches. Today's winner were Kurt's team, Don's team, Zin's team, and Lawrence's team. Who among them will be crowned the King of Fighters? Stay with us to find out.
Alright then, 2 days down, 2 days to go. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we're moving on to the next round.
Of course. Seriously though, we've got some real tough opponents left to face. Fellow guild members plus the Sky Bandits. True, we can't afford to let our guard down.
Oh, come now, what truly is there for us to be concerned over? We have built this dream together to stand strong forever. Nothing is going to stop us now.
My fist is going to stop you if you don't stop spouting nonsense and take this seriously.
Well, positive thinking isn't a bad thing. We've got to keep each other's spirits up from today, so that will be ready for tomorrow. In the interest of that, I'm going to the bar. What about you guys? For my part, I would most graciously join you.
We should go and report in at the guild. They might have some new info on our assignment. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Zin. We'll have to take the rain check.
Alright, goodbye for now then. We'll meet up again tomorrow morning in the hotel lobby.
Au revoir, my dear pussycats. Okay, so off to the guild. Great. And it wouldn't hurt to try getting some information from around town, too. Like, what exactly? Check you two, you get down to just stand around. Oh, hi there. You guys must be tired from today. Don't start acting all cocky on us.
Last time, we didn't have a whole lot of time to train properly. Next time, though, we'll win.
Oh, you want to do this again? It's fine. For another chance, we'll be happy to have a rematch. Hey, Estelle, don't you think you're being a little hasty? Oh, what's the big deal? If we keep up our own training, we'll be fine.
Aren't you the optimistic little twerp? Well, here, take this.
What's this? Looks like an extremely old key.
It'll open that barred-off passage in the West Block. Leads to a huge underground sewer system.
We got that key by pure chance, so we go down there every day to explore. There's a ton of really tough monster in there, so you better make sure you're absolutely ready. Well,
Hey, don't get us wrong. Losing to you just pissed us off is all. Listen, you better win that tournament. We won't accept any less.
We said what I came to say, so we'll see you later. Okay. So what was that about? I think they were trying to show us that they're rooting for us. Maybe they're telling us to use the sewers to train ourselves before the big match. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they really have turned over a new leaf? Maybe they just like your manly nature. For all, you're the most violent person I've ever met. Manly. Violent. What are you trying to say, Joshua? Well, whatever. I think we should accept whatever goodwill is offered. It's late though, I think we should wait before we go underground. We can give it a try before tomorrow's match. Okay, let's stop in at the guild and report into Elnam. Where does... oh, where? That's the embassy.
Stell, Joshua, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, thank you. Wait, how'd you know already?
Grant already reported in. So, how was it? Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actual winning.
Trisha explained that there were Sky Bandits and Special Op teams.
I see. I've heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate, but I must admit I'm surprised to hear about the Special Ops, particularly that their leader is so powerful.
He was pretty tough, but that commander was, like, on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat and was swinging that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe it was human the way he was fighting.
Yeah, what she said. Ellen, what do you know about Second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is new, and Colonel Rochar suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception. That includes information on the Lieutenant. Brad.
Joshua? You seem pretty caught up with that guy in red. Is there something we should be watching out for?
No, we just need to know who we're facing, that's all.
You're a bad liar, Joshua.
Anything that can give us an edge in the tournament.
Ah, good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him, after all.
Actually, this doesn't concern the lieutenant exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Amalthea.
That is news. Captain Amalthea, is that the sneaky fox-faced woman? That witch who used Tia to threaten the professor?
She's traveling throughout the major city. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well. For the major cities?
Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor.
We've got all branches investigating her trip very carefully.
We'll let you know as soon as we learn anything. You two just focus on the tournament for now.
You bet. Thanks so much for all your help. Right. Let's go take a nap. Yes, I am beat.
So you're finally back. You should know how to keep a fellow. You should know how to keep a fellow waiting.
Hey, I know that voice. To see you, Niall. How you been?
Don't tell me you came here just to see a little old us. Okay then, I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews and turning contestants for my article. Figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you into an interview at the hotel.
You'd wait to get at your job, you know that?
Well, it's not that we're not glad to see you, but this is you we're talking about. What's your angle?
Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet.
Oh, you and me to the quick, kid. I've been a big brother to you. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a news hound?
We know you're nothing but a news hound.
Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother.
Oh, shut it! That's how you're going to be that I'm living, and you're coming with me. What about a little night air before bed?
Good, we're out for dinner then. There's this quaint little eatery right next door where I work. It's the perfect place to sit and talk.
Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop.
I'm explaining the smell of coffee.
I hear you understand this place is a hobby.
Brew here is amazing.
Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and had a curry restaurant menu. Curry with authentic spices.
I just like the atmosphere here, though, personally.
Have a seat, let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We're just in the big match, so we're pretty damn hungry. And I'm not about to smell food without eating food.
Dinner does sound lovely right now, actually.
Damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your face, you can give me the exclusive on any news you found. And there's the bitch.
By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today?
Yeah, here's something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. Yeah, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. Always heard it's difficult to make it well.
Way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys.
I don't know how I'm supposed to afford $4 on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now, you were saying something about an interview. I read a story about extortion. Moving on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the Guardsmen went all terrorist. But I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. Heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Wait to be blamed there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before the interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy's been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now, we can say for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne, but it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Doonan. Maybe he's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Gransel Castle, alright? What I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. Look at the scratches on our backs. Let's scratch his. Fair now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out is to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Ah, shit, I'm really not gonna like this, am I? But fine, say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. Precious. No way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. Special ops soldiers were behind the Skybended incident as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan's at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All the terrorist activities are being made out to look like the Guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You've made your point. Damn it all. Can't even report a word of this. Graham's censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? Yeah, I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You do have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. See what I can dig up. I've got a few sources with figures and places to go with Naruto. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword. Ayo. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So, what do you want more information on? If about the army's movements would be good, as with knowing whether or not all the Royal Guardsmen have been arrested, and also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All the stuff that I've been thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Do we some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like background check? Uncle Richard, Captain Amalthea, and Second Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. You know the enemy and know yourself. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. And you can bet the Colonel is working on the same principle. Probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. Think you can manage it, Niall? I do know a few army folks. Can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up the profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning the championship and filling me in on what you hear about the dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua returned to her hotel room where they retired early for the night. Next morning. Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, maybe even work a little monster killing on the way. Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go. Estelle told them about the key to the sewers that the Ravens had given her and Joshua.
You don't say. That's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents.
The Byzantine labyrinth snaking out beneath its jeweled city. My adventurous bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided that we have time. The entrance is just at the edge of the Western Spot Presidential District. Alright, so it's time to go into the sewers. First, let's get the sewer monster quest. So, actually, let's go to the weapons with the 20k mirror we just got. Probably make it a little bit more of an upgrade. 164 to 181. Get 2 of these. I think Joshua could use them, and Zin could use them. Might as well sell the rest. Alright. Nope, that's the residential district. Ockergren is down here. House. Oh, a little bit of news service. Sewers. There we go. Alright. I don't think I have a map for these sewers. Can confirm. Well. Oh Jesus! 78? That is a ton of XP. Yeah, we're gonna have to grind over here a little bit. And I think for these... So basically anything except for water works better. And it will move. Jesus. So much XP. Oh, come on! Alright, one is down. Decent defense too. So. Alright, let's go in here. And this goes down. Ooh, I have a crit, so I should do this guy. Why does everybody always go for Joshua? Let's not go down just yet. Let's keep going. Let's go this way first. Okay, now only 32, but which means 16 per. Okay, this that also goes down. Right. Found Terra Bomb. Don't be checked now, but it's empty. Now let's go down. Then we go back up, and there's just a chest. Found Terra Bomb. The chest is empty. Are you surprised? What? Why was it surprise attack? I was... Oh boy. Alright. Let me Gloria him. Oh, no, shit. It's alright. Alright. So far, we've seen everything that we could. Yep, because that's that. Let's go this way. Oh boy, that's another corridor. Let's go north first, okay, because that's short. Be following along. Alright, only a single arts. Right, keep moving along. Okay, I can get all of them, but I can get 3. Ugh. Nope.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Right, if we do this... Okay, there's the monster. Cool. Boom! Wow, thank you, Zen.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Alright. Monster has been exterminated. Terra Bomb. I say, didn't you look me once before already? So, we're not going to be able to get to every chest that we currently see, because there's other sewer areas. Terra Bomb. It's just as empty, because you emptied it. Thief! See, we need to have access to that lever on the other side to open this passage, so... Alright, so... that's it for all of this. Oh. Is this the way that led down? No, we went this way. This was another way. Much earlier. Like, another level up for Estelle and Joshua would be nice. I think it could be achievable. Oh! We collected 1,000 of each Sepith. First achievement that we popped in a while, besides the complete Chapter X of the story.
We earned it.
So, we're by the exit now, right? Yeah, we're right by the exit. So I guess that was actually the room that I wanted to go in. Let's go with this guy. You do this. Smack this. And you do this.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Okay, one more. We get our level up. Okay, we need to switch to arts. Boom. Alright, that's actually major. Alright. Final chest. The chest is so empty, it hurts. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else worth equipping. Yeah, the last thing we got was a healing item, right? Yeah, chomping spare rib. Nice. Alright, so those were the West Sewers. We can now go back to the guild. Turn in, get a little bit more money. Maybe actually buy Estelle the upgrade that she's missing. Um, 3K? No, not enough. I mean, I could exchange them, I guess, but I do want to... No, ornament. This guy. Want to get an attack 3. Wait, do I want to get an attack 3? Thought I did. Yeah, I want to get an attack. Wait. Yeah, I want to get an attack 3. Oh, there's also action 3 now. Which we should get for Zim. Alright. Let's go. We have done our shopping and our things, so let's go to the arena. Make a save before we go in, because the next 2 arena fights are not going to be that easy.
Monsters in, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note all tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on. Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is in the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Good, fight well.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Dorothy.
Third time I see you. Seeing as how we only saw each other in Zeiss.
Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since he got in so much trouble after we boarded a factory ship.
So much trouble?
Well, this bears investigation. Whoa, wait, Dorothy, can we maybe save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was going to say, your friends here look kind of familiar.
I seem to recall encountering you once in the city of Bose. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed by each other near the hot spring.
Oh, I remember now. It's a drink and run down the Bear in Eastern Clothing. So, Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in a competition? Yep, that's right.
We're on Zinski, the Bear in Eastern Clothing, as you put it.
So what about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Niall told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as you said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures.
Hope so.
Oh yeah, isn't Niall with you? Nah, I guess it's something important to check up on. I think I was all up last night wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance.
I see.
Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He wants you to come by the tutorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay. We'll go after today's matches.
Oh, serious conversation. My old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down.
Meow. Oh, would you stop? It doesn't even have anything to do with you.
How very cruel, Estelle. After our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday. Have I merely refused to be discarded where circumstance affords me no immediate hues?
Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though?
He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way.
I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best seats, the best shots. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck.
She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she?
Between her and Olivier, I get so drained.
That just means we're relieving your stress before the match.
She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. Most of the photographs that have been published in the liberal news lately were taken by her.
Oh, impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worthy of taking pictures of.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know who we're facing, but we need to get psyched. Ah, they're late. No, I just need to start soon. Where's the other team? It is kinda strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Come on, get a move on. We're moving! Quit rushing us, alright? Why did my things have to turn out like this? Come on, bro, don't be getting all set on us now. We need to keep our spirits up in case we've been fighting them today.
But... you...
So it was your team.
Yeah, I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion.
I guess we won't be fighting you a lot today after all. Looks like you got lucky this time. I've been hoping we could match up with you so we could give the She-Man there a lesson. Oh, you did not!
Hey, no idle chatter. Don't you forget it's only by His Grace's generosity that you're even in this competition. Come now, soldier, you don't need to worry about us. Have we not been well behaved so far?
And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail.
Don't even talk to them. If you don't make any trouble, they won't make trouble for you.
I don't think there'll be a problem. They just want to club us tomorrow, that's all.
I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail.
Don't even start imagining that you have any chance of escaping. We know already, we're not idiots. You guys are real assholes. Why don't you just go already? You little...
Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business.
Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in a martial arts competition? Is it really because Duke Noonan allowed it? Yeah, it seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. You've gotta be kidding me.
That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. Oh, it seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I don't want my sentence on what's better than prison. But then, that's not the only reason.
What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. It ain't your business anyhow. It matters to us. So, if you're not here to fight us, then are you here to take on the Special Ops soldiers? What? How?
Damn straight we are! They were supposed to be our allies and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand Intelligence Division's influence and tossed us aside.
We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn PD. You owe us, and don't forget it. Huh? What do you mean by that? Hey, don't you remember the last time we met? It'd be a bad thing if you know who found out that you snuck into Lyston Fortress, right? Oh.
We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. Oh, y'all thank us.
Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves.
This certainly sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more.
You hush, it was nothing.
Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly.
I must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Let's start out by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. Southside Blue Team, from the Culver Republic, captained by martial arts master Zin. Northside Red Team, from the Bracer Guild, Gransel Wrench, Curtsy. Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew. This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Zin's way.
No need to be so cautious. Your assistance will just be as good as any full-fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning.
Right! We'll do our best.
Huh. Let us be off! To glory!
Oh. What am I doing? Alright, that's better. No? I need one more. Because if I'm not mistaken, it actually... Okay, no, it didn't actually have any effect on our CPs. It's fine. Hey guys, so you made it! Hi, rookies! Hi, you two. You're as good as we got.
Cindy Movable, I always wanted to go up against you at least once.
Let's say we see if my sword get much of your skill.
Oh, fine by me. But just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches.
I was hoping to find the final round. Guess we'll see who fate favors today.
On the one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers, and on the other, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Ideas herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome.
Now begin the 5th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams get your starting places. Pick your positions. Begin! Yeah. I think I waited just a little too long. Okay, so... I'm pretty down to think if I do this. So what I'll do is just... Ah! Yes, well, but... I can actually attack him. So our goal here is to take care of Kurt as soon as possible. Because with Kurt out of the picture, things are a lot easier to deal with. Alright. This is about to turn into a... Aw, man. Alright. You first. Then you. Damn it! I have enough, I think, for a dual strike. Oh, come on! Fuck was that? Okay, both of them are down. Let's take her down, because she's pretty ready to go. Alright. Now we heal. And we just smash on this guy. Oh yeah. KO, winner is Zin's team. Ugh, nicely done.
I never thought Cindy Mooble was really that capable. You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if not for the others backing me up.
Did we win? Yeah, not sure how though. Oh, don't be so modest. You may have Sin with you, but you each pulled your own weight. Yeah, I knew fighting share students was gonna be tough, but I had no idea the Blackbeard kid would be such a tough cookie.
And I was thinking that this girl was gonna put me to sleep.
Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strength over a glass of wine? Oh, give it a rest.
Well, not bad at all.
Not kidding, that was a pretty exciting match. Hey, I suppose it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? What, we're not congratulating you, you little punk! It's just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up the wall. You've got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you? Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. I know a lot's happened between us, and you still cheered us on. We appreciate it. What? I'm trying to tell you we're not cheering you on!
Next up, the sixth match. Southside Blue Team, the Sky Bandits, aka the Capua family, captained by Don Capua. Northside Red Team, from their Alarm Intelligence Division, captained by Second Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, it's finally time.
And teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Everybody says how it was destined to play out. Our fingers are crossed for you. Good luck. Watch out for the commanding officer. Keep him pinned down and you'll have a fighting chance. Okay. I mean, shut up! It's none of your business
Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you.
Yeah, really ought to thank the Duke for this chance. Not so damn funny! You're orphans of the Capua family, one of Erebonia's really noble families. You lost your territory to a corrupt merchant, and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is.
What the hell?
How do you know about that? Did you forget we're part of the Intelligence Division? It better be off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight, at least. You what? Sure laughed around your mouth, don't ya?
Have you tasted a few orbital power bullets?
Now begin the sixth match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams get to your starting places.
Yeah, this is gonna be another massacre. Yup. Yup. KO, winner is Lawrence's team.
Oh man, they lost.
They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when that felon Red started in on them, though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think it was even trying as hard as he could. I can get a decent read on his real strength.
Please tell me you're joking. No, I think it's the truth. The last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. Still got plenty we haven't seen yet. That's just crazy. I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got.
Wait. His scar changed eye. His scar was on his right eye. I could have sworn. What?
We got slaughtered out there.
Damn it! My support tactics weren't so worthless. It wasn't your fault. I don't want to waste a lot of energy on attacks that didn't do anything. Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get him back for you when we fight him tomorrow.
What?
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Not fond of promising what I'm not sure I can deliver.
A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh.
What a fine saying! It is as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind. But you, sir, with a more golden tongue.
Looks like you're finally done.
Alright, no hanging about. Back to the docks with you.
You gotta be kidding.
We just got done fighting. Can't you just give a few minutes to rest?
You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on now, get moving. Ugh.
I'm so worn out. Hey, brace your jerks. What? We're gonna be here tomorrow. But you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then we're gonna have to pay. Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here? We'll win. I swear it.
Are you done? Enough stalling.
You know, the Kappa family, they have a nice little arc, and, you know, you really like them by the end of... As much as I remember the story overall. Phew. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match.
We're really going to have to keep our spirits up because that's going to be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak.
I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic. We got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I think.
No problem. See you later then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front.
Good night, my sweethearts. Now, let's see. I'll bet Niall's waiting for us, so why don't we just go to Liberal News Service and see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he's managed to learn something useful about his Intelligence Division members. Righty. So that was on the west side, I'm pretty sure. What is this?
Just a house.
Was in this group of things, I think. Somewhere. No, there. Up? Yeah. Hey, Niall! Pardon us. Oh, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the best of you guys and didn't screw it up. What miracles never cease? So, I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it. Cool. Now, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Got some background on those big shots. Now held out a black file folder. Is this from the real army? Yeah. Not super secret, but I was able to get out some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts. But keep it out of your hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. So Joshua opened the black folder. Colonel Len Richard, born in 1168 in the ruined region of Liverpool. Graduated head of his class from the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Militia approves the request and appoints him as first commander of the new branch. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. It would seem to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago. His dad really was a colonel. I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. Captain Cademy Amalthea. Born in 1175 in Liberal's capital city of Grancel. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation. 1201. Reassigned to newly formed intelligence division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again. Another intellectual big shot, looks like. That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belger. Asian nationality unknown. Member of Jester, who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the intelligence division. Previous activities unknown. Been in disguise all along. He's not even from Liberal. What's up with his old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot? I don't know. Igor Kora, known as the best mercenary in the business for good reason. No kidding. Maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter. Possibility. And I think I've heard of this Jester somewhere before. Thanks for this, Niall. At least we know a little more about who we're dealing with. As long as it's useful. Learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around, too. Juicy tidbits? For example, First Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, the Royal Guardsman, currently wanted for questioning, was in the Academy the same year as Captain Amalthea. Really now? Never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were Academy rivals. Cannon's got the brain and Julia's got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. Ah, I see. I'd imagine so. Looks like Julia has always been the super serious knightly type, huh? Next up. This has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right? Princess Claudia. Sounds familiar. If memory serves, she was orphaned when the Crown Prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right. She's not well known, but she's the direct descendant of the Queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in the royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. It seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Oh, that's not super unusual for rich families, but still. Just gross. That's not the point. The issue here is, who is this someone? Spot on, kid. Could be... Colonel Richard. Hey, not bad, kid. It is Colonel Richard who's been scourging foreign countries for a suitable candidate, looks like. I knew it. But isn't that kind of weird? What would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage? Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now, there's something I want from you two. Huh? Want us to win the tournament and get you some information at the dinner party, right? Is this about the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you? Hey, I got your information. This is called give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful. Alright. We'll let you know if you find out anything. That's what I like to hear. If all goes well today, I might not even need to rely on you two. Excuse me for a sec. Hello, Liberalers. Oh, it's you. I'm waiting for you to call in. What? Starting now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut out and run on you, but I've got to meet someone. It's like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyways. I'm only up during the daytime when the crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can just kick back and relax while I'm out. Gotcha. Luck with your work. You too. Don't screw up tomorrow's match. Well then, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild and go back to the hotel. Gotta report the info that Niall got for us. Fine by me. Okay, let's go. Still, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It is a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kurt, not by a cell. True, we just got lucky. But Zin, along with all of our guns and magic to cover for our mistakes, they're the only reason we made it as far as we have. You two are very humble, or quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well, just explain the details of Niles' finding to Elden. So, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of a Jaeger Corps, or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Chester. First I've heard of that name, definitely. I'll best look it up. Do the Guild and Jaeger Corps ever work together? Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We take it our business not to interfere in matters of state, you see, whereas the Jaegers largely revel in such matters. We're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. Hey, don't sound very nice. So I take there's no chance of getting any information on this? I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It takes several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship. This is not new with the competition. So yeah, if you please. Thank you, Ellen. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information we may have some connection. Oh, okay. A member of the Imperial Army Royal family will be arriving in Grand Cell during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberl since the war 10 years ago, so this is fairly significant news. I see. Reddit does seem connected with talk of Princess Claudia's marriage. Actually, now I think about the Imperial Royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever even met is Olivier. Princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. Seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here. Whoa, 16? Jeez, we're only 16 ourselves! It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. But unless we've reverted to a much more repressed time, it is much, much too soon for marriage. Indeed. As I said, I suspect there is a political motive to the push for wedlock. And finding that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we'll be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this may be, got something for you here. What the heck is this to? The sewers. We'll always keep a few on hand at the capital branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open one of the access gates near the Grand Arena. There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might make for a suitable training ground. Bring it! We can totally use the warm-up! Thank you, Ellen. I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. It's just the two of you, you're toast. No problem there. We'll head down with Zin and Olivier after we meet up with them tomorrow. Whoa, it's late. Probably get back to the hotel.
Hey, you too!
Oh, what's going on?
We're on patrol. The patrols have been increased as part of the counterterrorism measures. It's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock if at all possible. You should go on home.
Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock?
It's the higher-ups who make decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live?
Staying at a hotel in the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition.
Hold on a second. I can swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey! The kids are in a tournament! You know, now that you mention it.
Oh, were you guys in the audience?
Well, we were on security detail. The match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? We'll escort you to a hotel so you can rest up for your big fight.
Very well, accept. Thanks for escorting us. Appreciate it.
You gotta be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. The special ops types just rub me the wrong way for some reason.
No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads.
Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful of calling her Richardo? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match.
Thank you. We'll do everything we can. Ew. This is all kind of complicated, huh? I don't think these guys know a thing about the Konos plot. They seem to think the intelligence division are just regular soldiers. Whenever info comes down the chain of command, they accept as the truth. Well, I'd hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all. Regardless of anything else, it'd be wisest not to stir up trouble with the rank and file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight and just rest up? Okay. Huh? You just hear something? Be on alert when we go inside and be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we got a trespasser. Might be explosive sets, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you, no questions. If you prefer to stay out of here, that's fine with me. No way! I'm fine, let's go inside. Alright. Oh! Looks like he got away. That's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Or does it feel like there are any traps set? Could seriously tell that kind of thing? Guess this is all there was to look behind. What, a ladder? Bishop broke the seal of the letter. Tonight at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? What cathedral? That huge church over the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What was that for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say that we're going to reinforce tonight's patrols? I bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too. Alright. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself, then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. Shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, all I'm doing is scoping out the situation. I can handle it on my own. I just need to stay here. Hey! I'm no less a bracer than you are. I can handle it myself, and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not gonna work on me this time. Estelle, that's not what I meant. I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me. Or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? I can tell that I'm keeping something from you. I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright, if you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though, so we have to hurry. Okay. I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on, then. Alright. Let's make a save, because... Yep, this one. We just want to max out our BPs, so... Alright. Our goal is to go through and not get caught. Oh. Looks like they're patrolling. Any of the soldier spot us will probably get led back to the hotel. To study their movements and take whatever chance we get to get past them unnoticed. Okay. East Block. No guards here. And... wait. There's an essential thing we need to grab here. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Crap, I've been found! I've gotta get good seats for the finals tomorrow. I promised my wife I would. I was going to camp out of the arena, but the guards sent me home. I was planning on sneaking my way back and hiding. Please, you guys. I'll give you this book if you just keep quiet about me. You have a deal? Man, I hope I can get seats front and center for tomorrow. Right, Cornelia, Chapter 10. I'm so pissed that I didn't buy 2 issues of the Liberal News. One to give to Cassius, one to keep. But whatever. The Last Stand. Sister Cornelia made such a haste that she aimed for the path to the opposite side of the sludge-filled channel that I could have sworn she was actually running on the liquid surface, based on my observation of the minuscule splatters her feet produced. And of course, she passed me in the blink of an eye, the space growing wider and wider between us as I continued to trudge my way through the filthy muck. Flashes of magic erupted from the darkness by the sluice gate and ripped through the air in rapid succession, but none of them could overtake the speed at which Sister Cornelia moved. In an unyielding offensive by the shattered aggressors, the settled feculence in the depths of the channel was thrown up in the form of a powerful tsunami, and in the instant before clearing myself from its destructive path, I feared a terrible wall of sediment and filth would crush me under its weight and bring me to an unsightly end. When it made her spin to avoid the last of the incoming magic, Sister Cornelia flew to the opposite side of the channel with incredible speed. Hurtling the wall with piled up sandbags behind which the attackers took cover, she whirled her arms in a ferocious onslaught. One by one, like a row of pins being struck by a weighted object, the line of sending Jaegers crumbled to the ground. Sister Cornelia's attacks were like a whirlwind of death, blurred with the speed at which they struck. They came in advancing at inconceivable angles, puncturing throats, slashing open arteries, and dead they were gone. So it was that when I finally reached the cobbled path beyond the stagnant channel, not a soul was left standing beside Sister Cornelia and myself. The cathedral is at the end of the ladder, just beyond the gate, she indicated as she flicked dripping blood from her fingers like a child who forgot her handkerchief to dry her wet hands. Her eyes shone with the afterglow of battle. The Jaegers can't be far behind, so we'd better hurry, she warned. And as if to punctuate her warning, the damp sound of numerous feet kicking up water as they advanced toward our present location had now become clearly audible to my ears. Stepping over the handful of Jaeger corpses lying scattered about behind a wall of sandbags, we made our way for the dry-bed channel which lay ahead of us. I placed my hands on the slowing damp stone floor of the empty channel and crawled through the half-open door of the sluice gate. A falling water droplet struck the nape of my neck as I passed through the cramped opening, causing me to stop dead in my tracks. The moment that followed, I recognized the sound of an orphan overhead on the verge of discharging a burst of magic. "Toby!" came the ostensible voice of Sister Cornelia as my vision was instantly flooded with a wave of exciting brightness. Then, in the midst of this world of blinding light, came the hand of Savior which grabbed me firmly by the shoulder. The powerful feeling of being dragged and the explosion produced by magic rupturing stone were almost simultaneous. As the booming roar swept across the whole of my body, I was thrown backwards toward the ground. Despite my clouded vision, I managed to somersault before landing in a prone position. Tripping on the filthy puddle I'd fallen face down in, I lifted my head in time to see a cloud of blackened dust being heaved from the mouth of the halfway raised sluice gate door. And as if my worst nightmare had now become reality, I watched as, one after another, the blockading Jaegers emerged from the smoky cloud, each bearing a glinting blade. Floundered about in the slippery mud, we watched as their ranks sprang into action and closed in, the ragged facial features now invisible to my eyes. Instantly rolling to the side, I unsheathed my hidden blade as I attempted to deflect a wide-arching slash of another with my bag. The cloth of the bag, over which the sharp edge ran, split open without a sound, and the paper-wrapped ornament fell to the cobbled floor. Frantically, I searched for the ornament at my side, but I was unable to get a grip on it because of my clumsy, panic-stricken state. One of the mercenary men, his eyes intent on my throat, drew back his long sword to end my life. But before he could make his move, a dark silhouette appeared from behind him.
It was Sister Cornelia. Her hands, moving with such finesse, disarmed the man in an instant and left only his sword behind before where he was launched from view into the hanging shadow veiling the dank conduit. As the sound of the falling sword struck the ground with a high-pitched clink, Sister Cornelia dropped to her knees. Her soft whisper words were full of regret. I'm sorry, Toby. With her head bowed forward, I watched in disbelief as several streaks of blood began to run down the side of her face. Looks like the goddess may be calling you home too, she said gently. Once again, Sister Cornelia rose to her feet, her coat hanging in tatters. I anchored her outer garment's ragged state. I knew for certain it had been caused by the previous blast of magic. In order to protect me from harm, Sister Cornelia had willingly used her body as a shield to absorb the brunt of the force. And now, a stain of effervescing crimson blood had begun to seep through the cloth covering her breast. I swapped up the artifact which had tumbled to the ground from the hole in my severed bag and tore away the wet paper which covered its surface. Then, with a cold lump of metal in hand, I placed it on top of my orbit as I gripped them both tightly together. The sound of footfalls from the Jaeger Corps had by now subsided. They stood in a cluster with their swords drawn, effectively blocking any possible escape through the sluice gate. Sister Cornelia let out a short cry, and I, as if taking the sound to be a command to attack, unleashed the energy pent up within my orbit. The device roared, and at the instant the magic was discharged, I felt an intense wave of searing heat graze over my cheeks, as my entire body was immediately blown backwards by its powerful force. Stunned, I collapsed onto the floor. When I finally forced open my eyes, I could see Sister Cornelia standing above me with her back turned to face me. Her right arm had lost all strength to function and hung limply at her side. Dazedly, she slid to her knees and slumped onto the ground before me. I pulled Sister Cornelia close to myself and hugging her tightly, blasted the pack of assailing mercenaries with an instantaneous wave of magic. But then it was all over, while a stand ending as soon as it had begun. Countless razor-sharp sword tips stared down at us from all sides. Convinced that I had finally reached my life's terminus, I raised my right hand and while placing a false hope in my orbit that it could somehow protect us, I activated it, the last of its energy being consumed and it was drained to empty. Whirling arrow blades spun around us as I closed my eyes and accepted my fate. Behind my darkened eyelids, an endless realm of whiteness began to spread out before me. Damn, this shit stinks. Alright. Let's make another save here, because we've been doing good so far. Alright, now to go void. Oh, that's the embassy. Oh, fuck. Okay. Skip. Shut up. Alright. So we're now in the south block. Wait, where are we trying to go? Go to the cathedral in west block. Like I should make another save here. Oh boy. How the frick?
Good lord. Alright, make another save. Ooh. Oh shit, okay. Load. We're gonna have to go through the shit ass. God. It's miserable. Alright, we did it. Alright, we made it! Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first, stay close. Okay. I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood. Huh? Huh, you came after all. You. Hey, aren't you done from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. Think you got my message? The letter was yours? Why would you do something so secretive like just to say thanks? Ah, now I get it. It was her all along. Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me then, allow me to get more comfortable. Oh no, it was Kelmer Schwartz. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, we knew that Chloe had been abducted. What? Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen at your service. Been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. Let's see again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right? Yes, it was. Hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? Why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. Second Church has long and deep ties with the royal family. Kilmer Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. The answer to your other question, why I called you here. If you win that final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to the dinner party in the castle, right? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that it's a selfish request. Since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected. Actually participating in a competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen, anyway. What? Trish explained the request that Professor Russell gave them during the Lyson Fortress incident. Really now? Almighty Adios. Thank you for your gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, your council. Of course, that was the point from the get-go. The non-involvement rule still applies even in a situation like this. But we'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please take this with you. What's this? Give this to the headmaid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty's probably under very heavy guard by Special Ops Man. But you can trust Hilda. With her help, you may be able to speak with Her Majesty. Ah, she sounds like a heck of a lady. Got it. We'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Eh? I was deceived and thereby failed the one that was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on others' help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is the chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. Certain that you'll do just fine. The Calvredian martial artist is extremely skilled, and you are both the children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you knew our dad too? Not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all the Royal Army, the Divine Blade at that. Before I retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that. Rex never used anything except a bow staff. Yes, he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon. Or so I imagine. Really? Didn't know that my use of staff had that kind of significance. I've sure I'd hope you'd inherit the same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua, Nolan Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it.
Pardon us, this is Grand Sill City Guard. To clear this threat, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but do you mind if we have a look inside?
Alright, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's an door in the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Be careful. Phew. Well, we managed to lead a patrol so far. Doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. Guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here and then back to the hotel. Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. Never would have imagined it to be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before? Well... Oh. Sorry, I forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules. Estelle. I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. Try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under the same sky. And every person you meet has a personality, and a history, and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes, I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua? Probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. Sky, Dad, but most of all, you. Joshua. So, I promise. Once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. The stars is my witness. Okay then, we have ourselves a deal! Estelle, all my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you tell me what you've got to tell me, then I'll tell you what I've got to tell you. What? Oh wait, is this about a thing you've had on your mind? Yep. Hey, can I have to psych myself up for it? Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. So, I guess the situation does feel kind of right. But still, no dice, not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now. All because we've got a big talk planned. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting these guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna slaughter the special ops types how a touch of girl power can ruin their whole day. Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're gonna do just fine tomorrow.
Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast flame and stinking disparagements at me. They've gotten security denied, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Were you two okay?
Yes, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems. And Ellen lent us something that might really give us an edge. I still explained that Ellen had loaned them the spare key to the Grand Sill sewers.
Oh, that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it.
So what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate to the north is just north of the arena.
Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah.
First I think we need to... Did we buy Estelle the thing already? No, there's still a shield code that we can buy her. Let me take a look at the accessory shop. Which is in here. You? No. You. Yes. Poison blind for your sleep, still immune, faint, devils, perfect, confused, KO. Okay. Actually, let me just buy a handful of these. Because you never know. Alright, north of the arena. So over here? Yeah. Oh, and before I do this, I always forget. We do have another monster to exterminate. Again, gotta get those max BPs, you know? Alright, East Block. Oh, actually no, before that. Before that, there's one more very important thing we have to do, which is to get the final Cornelia chapter. There's a beautiful girl who walks by here all the time. Some days counting how many times it's here is the only way I can keep myself sane. If you can call that sane! Alright. That girl walks by here 3 times today. I'm going to go up to her and say hi. Now I just need that book so I can pretend to be reading while I wait for her, because girls like smart bookish men, right? 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 Oh, where are you now? God, I had to run into... There you go. The guy staring in front of the market has been staring at me for quite some time now. Makes me very uncomfortable. I don't know, do I have to talk to her again? No, I just have to wait for her to actually show up, so let's speed up time. Okay. One more time. Man, the things we do for one last Cornelia chapter, you know? The guy over here is staring at me. I can feel his eyes on me all the time. Just so creepy. I don't want to go anywhere near him. Oh, are you bracers? What a relief. I feel a lot safer with bracers around. Yes, the mixed story. I've seen her 3 times now. I think I need to thank someone upstairs. Thank you, goddess. Thank you too, guys. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. Alright. A legacy never to be forgotten. I was swallowed by the light only to be spewed moments later onto a patch of hardened ground. Here was still with the scent of sun-baked earth. Yet for being the floor of some grandiose heavenly estate inherited by those in the afterlife, it felt quite like the flagstones I had grown accustomed to in my past life. Upon feeling around in my immediate surroundings, my searching hand found soft locks of disheveled hair. It seemed as though Sister Cornelia had come as well as I to meet our creator firsthand. Gradually, as I lay there, I felt something warm swell within the pit of my stomach. Weary and spent, I just let the feeling spread over me. It was about at this time that the sound of murmurous voices started to fill the air around us. Warm breath tickled across my nose and brow, letting me know that I was being stared at directly in the face. As my eyes adjusted to the intensity of the light, I realized that I was looking into the face of a young girl who beamed back at me brightly with the widest of smiles. However, she seemed a bit young to hold the esteemed position of the goddess. The knell of a bell overhead rang out loud and clear. Strangely, that sounded exactly like the cathedral's distinctive toll. Taking in the series of events to be rather odd, I picked myself up and at last awakened from the dream which had temporarily invaded my senses. There it was, the familiar cityscape, the sounds, and even the scent of the breeze. I knew the place by heart. It was the public square of the Imperial City which unfolded before the great cathedral of the Septian Church. I opened the fingers of my right hand and stared down at the metallic lamp in its palm, entrusted me by Mikt. Golden filaments of light swirled across the surface of the artifact. I instantly recalled Sister Cornelia's words. "It's alive," she had said. And as I watched the ancient light gradually fade away before closing my hand around its surface once more, I believed it. Supporting each other by wrapping our arms against one another's shoulders, Sister Cornelia and I hobbled and limped our way toward the magnificent cathedral as the awe-inspiring figure of the goddess, Aidios, stood silently with unfurled wings, watching over us from the deep-hued stained glass window above. And as for the events which followed, they were all settled in an orderly fashion. The metallic lamp which Sister Cornelia had so daringly risked her life for was turned over to His Eminence, the Cardinal, who had presided over the cathedral. This appeared through the thick open door of the sacred vault. The level of corruption which had spread like a plague among members of the imperial court, influential aristocrats, and even commissioned officers of the imperial army astonished even those mediators acting on behalf of the Bracer Guild. I stayed close by Sister Cornelia as she was laid out on a pew within the chapel of the cathedral. The real sisters of the church delicately pulled off her coat and cut open her vest, now stuck to her body with dried blood. Upon doing so, they found an ornate shirt of chainmail just beneath the layer of her clothing, which for some strange reason seemed to bewilder them all. The next day, a certain aristocrat, who had hired the Jaeger Corps to carry out his selfish bidding, agreed to relinquish the artifacts in his possession in return for keeping his estate. Hence, his collection of forbidden antiques was brought under the safekeeping of the Septian Church. Sworn to secrecy, I made immediate arrangements to leave for Culvert Republic. My destination, a high-class resort, which turned out to be an excellent way to recover physically and mentally, as well as forget about the series of events which had occurred over the past few days. Naturally, the Bracers assigned to provide my escort were none other than Clayton and Pavel, which, before we left, guided me with a word to where Sister Cornelia was resting. I talked with Sister Cornelia, who had awoken for a short interval, but as I got up to leave, she reached out her dainty hand and said to me, "Before you go, I want you to tell my real name. It's Ein Selnet." I took her unblemished hand in mine and gripped it firmly and as I expressed my appreciation for what she had done. And today, now 3 years later, I sat staring at her name once again, but this time printed on a page of an Imperial Chronicle. Ein Selnet. Below the printed characters ran the few lines of an embellished article. Yesterday, a corpse was discovered in an urban area of the capital just before dawn. The body was found to be covered with multiple stab wounds. The departed in life had been involved in charitable work and brought salvation to many afflicted souls in various regions throughout the land. As I read the last line, I envisioned the deceased figure of Sister Cornelia lying motionless upon a darkened street. Yet, despite the bloodstained face envisioned in my mind, I saw her as she rested in peace, a gentle smile crossing her face, and vindicated of any transgression in life. As I rolled up the copy of the magazine in the hand, I brushed my hand lightly across the shining Bracer emblem pinned on my chest. Almost 2 years had passed since I converted to my new line of work, which Sister Cornelia had graciously recommended to me. And finally, I'd even become used to using my real name. Toby, came the whisper of Sister Cornelia as it resurrected in my ears. Not only known as Toby, I pressed my forehead up against the coal-clad window of the passenger car. Her fulgent eyes of Sister Cornelia shining bright like a carnelian stone, forever ingrained in my memory. In my mind's eye, I watched as her coat sleeves trailed out behind her as she dashed away to the darkness of my memories. Opening my eyes, I gazed out through the window glass, and there I saw the bleeding of rouge-colored illumination of the Imperial City, as it faded away beneath the heavy white fog. The end. The thing is, the actual Sister Cornelia is alive, I believe, and we'll meet Maybe she was not alive, because we'll meet her in the third, and the third kind of just takes place in people's minds or something. It's a weird game. Alright. So... Did I equip Estelle's new coat? I'm not sure I did. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, let's kill all of these jerks first.
They messed with the wrong. Savor the victory.
We're doing it for the XP, but more for just being able to explore this area in peace. So I guess we'll explore the sewer, kill the monster. So is this a full circle? Looks like it's a full circle.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's full circle, okay. Nothing here. Then just smash A, this is gonna do it.
Savor the victory.
Alright, let's go down this one. Here a bomb. Sure she doesn't respawn, you know? Okay, ooh. Oh, fuck these jerks.
Savor the victory.
Oh yeah.
We earned it.
Found Gladiator Headband. Back for more. Alright, then so we've done the tour, so let's go down this way now.
They messed with.
Ugh, okay, what are these? You just focus on this jerk.
That's that. Let's move out.
Right, nothing on this. Ugh. I'll just run from this one. Starting to get to a point where the XP is not really worth it anymore. No, damn it.
We're good to go.
Alright, so that goes down. Yeah.
They messed with the wrong.
It's 2 doors. Okay, there's more doors on this side, so let's go down this one first. Oh boy, this is getting a little labyrinthical. On the chest.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Found Cestus. You look familiar. Bet this is a better weapon for him. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from this one. And from this one too. I don't really need to fight these jerks anymore. Just is still very, very, very empty. Oh boy. I need a oatmeal. We've gone through there. That goes down. This also goes down. Damn it, I missed it. It's alright. Oh, I think Zen actually did a level up. Alright. So now we've connected the east and west blocks. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's it? Gone down that way. No, there's another, like, going down thing that we skipped. Yeah, this one. I should fight these.
That's that. Let's move out.
Yes, this way. Final chest. I'm not even gonna bother. Save all of us sometime.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Hawkeye. There's a note inside. It reads, "Aha!
I knew you'd be back. Boom.
Alright.
Enjoy the show.
This is not about leveling anymore, it's just to getting our CPs back up before we have a very rough fight next time.
Piece of cake.
Oh, is this the exit? Can't remember.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yes. Alright. Now we're back up. Did I do everything I needed to do? I think so. Cool. Alright. So let's go take a nap. Actually, north side would be taking a nap. Make a save. And that is gonna do it for this particular stream. So thank you for watching Trails of the Sky on twitch.tv/GamesWithNick. If you're watching it on Twitch, or youtube.com/@GamesWithNick if you're watching it on YouTube. For watching this on Twitch, I will be back later today for another streaming session. I think we're probably gonna get to the beginning of the final dungeon next time, would be my guess. Based on what we have. Yeah. Maybe even start the final dungeon. And then I figure in 2 streams we can probably wrap up the game. It depends on how much yappity yap they go about in the ending. But we should be able to get this done soon. So yeah, pretty excited about that. This has been a blast to play through, honestly. We're gonna take a bit of a break before playing through the second one as well. But so if you're on Twitch, go check out YouTube. There is some exclusive content being posted there. Watching this on YouTube, make sure to come and check me out on Twitch. I should be back from vacation at this time and streaming somewhat regularly again. In any case, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.